shocking and unbelievable scene playing out just 2 days after, of course, this. We've been showing you this for the past 2 days when that plane crashed, in Washington, D.C., where we had that helicopter crash into American Airlines, and it was the nation's worst air disaster since 2001. And it's just heartbreak is growing there as crews continue to scan the Potomac River after that mid-air collision. We know, of course, in that incident, 67 people were killed.
The remains of 41 people have been found, and 28 of those people have been positively identified. But tonight, there are so many questions about how this collision could have happened in the first place. We want to take our coverage out to Caroline Elliott. She's joining us from Reagan National Airport tonight. Caroline, I know it's still early in this investigation, but we are wondering if you learned anything new tonight.
Well, Matthew, Hannah, still a lot of questions and not many answers. We do know in the last 2 hours, the NTSB just gave an update, and we learned that both black boxes from the helicopter and the plane have now been recovered. Investigators hope that could offer some of those answers. After recovering the regional jet's black boxes from the Potomac, the NTSB says it will evaluate cockpit communications, landing gear, flight data, and debris as it tries to determine how a regional jet and military helicopter collided. But the focus could shift to air traffic control after an FAA report showed one operator was handling the job of 2 people at the time of the accident.
What people are talking about is a rough draft of something, but it is a small piece of a very big puzzle, thousands of data points.
The Pentagon is also looking into whether the helicopter was at the appropriate altitude and whether the crew was using night vision goggles during the exercise. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says while there's a pause on this specific exercise, training throughout the military will continue.
We have to train safely. Something like this can never happen and is completely unacceptable.
Divers have pulled dozens of bodies from the water so far, and they expect recovery operations to last through the weekend.
They're assessing the work that's going to be needed to recover the aircraft from the water.
And as this investigation continues, the FAA has indefinitely closed routes near the Reagan National Airport to most helicopter traffic. Matthew, Hannah.